Ready to break free from algorithms, vanity PR, and money-sucking ads? My name's Larissa Warstick, and I've learned in 8 years of jewelry marketing that content is the crown jewel. My agency, Joy Joya, takes a holistic approach, leading with laser-focused storytelling, impactful content creation, and strategic content distribution. This method has worked for the solopreneur as well as the multi-million-dollar company, and now I'm sharing the same systems and tactics with you. Here's to standing out in the sea of sparkle. Welcome to episode 311. With Halloween on the horizon, I'm having a little fun today. As the autumn leaves whisper secrets and spooky season approaches with its enchanting allure, the line between the ordinary and the magical begins to blur. I'm venturing into the shadows of the digital realm to uncover the scary mistakes that might be haunting your e-commerce product pages. But don't clutch your pearls too tightly. While I'll be shining a light on these spooky specters lurking in your online store, I'm also arming you with the charms and spells, practical solutions, that is, to banish them for good. And before the night is over, I've got a special treat brewing in my cauldron. Stay tuned for the gold mine segment at the end, where I'll reveal how carving out just 15 to 30 minutes a day, even amidst the holiday hustle, can set you up for enchanting success in 2025. You'll learn how to harness your current momentum to tackle those lingering tasks and start the new year ahead of the game. So light a cozy candle, wrap yourself in your favorite blanket, and join me as we transform these frights into delights, just in time for the holiday sparkle season. But before we get to the solid gold, I'd like to take a moment to remind you that this podcast has both audio and video, so you can either listen on your favorite podcast platform or watch on YouTube by searching Joy Joya. You can support the podcast for free by taking the time not only to subscribe, but also to leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts. Also, if you didn't know, I co-host another podcast called Success with Jewelry with my friend Liz Kantner, who's also a jewelry marketer and the founder of the Stay Gold Collective. We have a free version everywhere you listen to podcasts, as well as on YouTube. And we also have a membership community with extended episodes and additional resources. And if you want even more content, I actually just launched another YouTube channel. If you search JoyDeck on YouTube, you will find my channel dedicated specifically to jewelry marketing how-tos. Really short, sweet, and actionable. And the video that's up there right now is all about email marketing basics for jewelry brands. So again, search JoyDeck on YouTube to like and subscribe. For my sparklers out there who are specifically small jewelry business owners, I want to tell you about a jewelry marketing platform built just for you. JoyDeck is an affordable marketing solution for small and emerging jewelry brands. It's full of one-of-a-kind tools like our kickoff checklist and audience building quiz that give you clear strategic steps to reach customers and grow your brand. Our jewelry-specific content calendars keep you accountable and ensure you never run out of things to post. JoyDeck's ever-growing library of email and social templates are shortcuts that save time, look pro, and get results. We actually just had October's live masterclass on Friday, and it was all about boosting your email marketing open and click-through rates. It's a great opportunity to be with me live, hear my special tips, and ask me questions in real time. Plus, you get the support of an exclusive online community of jewelry creators just like you. JoyDeck is an affordable solution to take control of your jewelry brand's future, and I'm proud to be your guide along the way. If you're ready to start growing your jewelry brand, sign up for your free 30-day trial. Visit myjoydeck.com/trial. Link in the show notes as well. Okay, let's get into today's episode. My sparklers, gather around the campfire, won't you? The night is dark, the stars are twinkling, and I've got a tale that's equal parts spooky and sparkly. Imagine, if you will, a world where perfectly good jewelry websites are haunted by unseen forces, scary mistakes lurking in the shadows of their product pages. But fear not. Tonight, we're going to shine a light on these ghastly gaps and turn them into glittering opportunities. So grab your favorite cozy blanket, and a cup of something warm because it is story time, my friends. Let's talk about those scary e-commerce product page mistakes that might be haunting your business and learn how to banish them before the holiday rush. So are you ready to face the frights? Let's dive in. These are the scary mistakes haunting your product pages, but don't worry, it won't be too terrifying. I'll also share how you can exorcise your e-commerce demons. Number 1, hauntingly poor product images. Imagine that a customer comes to your website enchanted by the allure of your jewelry. Then they click on your product page and anticipation is bubbling like a witch's brew. But alas, they're met with images as pixelated as a ghost in a foggy graveyard, especially when they're trying to zoom in on the details. They want to see the close-ups. They're expecting to be dazzled visually. They want to see the glint of a gemstone, the intricate details of your piece. But some product pages are haunted by bad, ugly, low-resolution photos, and also a lack of multiple angles, a lack of photos of the product on model, and that just leaves your treasures shrouded in mystery. So don't let your sparkling creations become lost souls in the abyss of poor photos. You need to be investing in high-res photography so your jewelry can sparkle like the stars. If you can't do this right now because it's a really busy time of year, I want this to be your number 1 priority in 2025. Think about consistency in your backgrounds. Offer multiple angles, close-ups, allowing customers to explore every facet as if they're holding the treasures in their own hands. Also, model photos. I know it's a pain. It's hard to find a model. It's hard to schedule the shoot. There's a lot of moving parts, but showing the product on a body can make the difference and really enchant your visitors. Okay, we're getting even scarier now. Ghostly product descriptions. Let's tiptoe into the eerie silence of these ghostly product descriptions. Your customer is gazing upon, let's say, a beautiful bracelet, but the description is as empty as a phantom's whisper. Vague or missing details are just going to leave your customers wandering in the dark. They might see something on the screen, but they really need that context to understand what they're looking at. And without the magic of storytelling, your jewelry just remains this silent specter. It won't be fully seen and it will be unappreciated. Remember, a captivating description is like a spell. It should enchant, it should inform, it should beckon customers to take your piece into their world. So you have the storyteller wand to bring them to life. I want you to weave tales that transport your customers into the very essence of your creations. Describe the lustrous glow of a pearl or the fiery brilliance of a ruby. Include all the vital details, the materials, the dimensions, care instructions, so there's no mystery. Infuse those descriptions with personality and clarity, and that will make the visitors be captivated and guide them on the journey to become confident customers. Okay, it's getting even spookier here with eerie lack of trust signals. As we journey deeper into this haunted tale, my friends, we stumble upon the chilling absence of trust signals. No friendly reviews echo through your halls. No customer service policies shine like protective talismans. It's as if your website is an abandoned spooky mansion, raising goosebumps of doubt on the skin of your visitors. Customers may even begin to wonder, is this a trick or a treat? And you don't want them to get to that point. So, showcase glowing customer reviews and testimonials that twinkle like friendly fireflies. That really helps reassure new visitors to your site of your credibility. Display any trust badges, security badges prominently. Make your return policies and customer service options as clear as a crystal ball so shoppers feel secure and valued. And by building these beacons of trust, you transform your site from an eerie unknown into a welcoming haven where customers can explore with confidence. So next, let's talk about the curse of non-responsive design. Beware in this age where mobile devices are our constant companions. A website that doesn't adapt is like a castle sealed by an ancient magic, impenetrable and forsaken. If pages aren't displaying correctly on smaller screens, that becomes a maze of frustration. Your visitors are going to flee like bats at dawn. If you have difficult navigation menus that don't translate to mobile, people are not going to have the patience for that. So break the curse. I want you to embrace responsive design, ensuring your site is welcoming and accessible no matter the device. Let your website transform seamlessly. Test your site on various devices to ensure images remain sharp, text stays legible, and navigation is as smooth as a magic carpet ride. And finally, my dear sparklers, we arrive at the shadowy realm of unreadable content, that lurking menace that hides in plain sight. Imagine this, your customer is navigating your website. They're eager to find that perfect piece of jewelry for the holidays. But the text on your site kind of blends into the background like invisible ink, and vital elements like the add to cart buttons are camouflaged. It's not even just about the words on the page that are hard to see. It's every single interactive element that guides your customers on their journey. Lack of contrast. That's actually something I see a lot when I'm auditing websites. It turns your site into a dimly lit labyrinth, and shoppers will really struggle to find their way out. The buttons that should beckon them to the cart are hidden in the gloom, are just not super obvious to see. It's so frustrating to try to select an option from a drop-down menu that's barely visible, or trying to read prices that melt into the background like a phantom mist. And this lack of clarity can make your visitors feel lost in a haunted maze with no clear path to follow. But you have the power to banish this darkness, so make sure, especially on your product pages, that the things that need to be obvious, like the add to cart button especially, are high contrast, and that your options and your drop down and your pricing stand out like signposts in the night. So break the spell of unreadable content. It's not just a good practice, but it's also an accessibility thing. People who are visually impaired, you want to make your site easy to access for everyone, no matter their ability. What do you think? Have you discovered any scary mistakes lurking on your own product pages? Let me know in a comment on YouTube or DM me on Instagram what you think. I'd love to answer any questions you may have. All right, let's get into the gold mine. This is a segment of the podcast where I get personal and share insights on entrepreneurship, mindset, success, growth, and all things business. This week, I want to talk about how you can actually leverage the busy holiday season to gain momentum in other areas of your business. I know you're probably already deep in holiday marketing campaigns, reaching out to customers, maybe even releasing gift guides and running promotions. You're going to think I'm crazy when I say this. Hear me out. Now's actually the perfect time to tackle the tasks you've been putting off all year. Yes, at this busy time, because the year has flown by and those tasks are still not done. I want you to try to carve out just 15 to 30 minutes a day to focus on something you've been avoiding, whether that's cleaning up your email list, switching to a new email platform, researching a new social media strategy, or finally planning that photo shoot you've been meaning to schedule. I promise you, this momentum that's happening at this busy time of year, you've already got it going, you're motivated, things are happening. That will push you to do just a little bit more, just that one little thing you've been avoiding all year long. Much more so than after the holidays when you're going to be in post-season nesting mode. Yes, it might feel like even more work right now, but once we hit full-on holiday, these tasks that have already been pushed to the back burner now for like almost 11 months, when the holidays are over, you deserve to rest. You deserve to not think about those things. And you deserve to feel satisfied that you got them done. So take action now and avoid starting the new year feeling overwhelmed and wondering, where the heck did 2024 go? And why didn't you chip away at those lingering to-dos? You don't want to bring them into the new year with you. Think about the big picture here. Imagine sitting down on the first workday of 2025. Already knowing you've laid the foundation for success. Even small steps now will pay off later, whether it's making some kind of improvement to your website, organizing your inventory, updating your product descriptions, or setting up automations. The effort that you put in today will make your next year smoother and more productive. You're already in the thick of things. What's an extra 15 minutes? I'm doing it too. I'm right there with you, my sparklers. We're in our busiest season right now. I can barely speak. You've heard me trip over my words a few times in this episode. Our whole team is all hands on deck here, but I'm still chipping away at trying to launch a new website, refresh all my sales materials, improve internal processes, prospecting for new clients. Even though I know many of those people I'm prospecting won't be making any big marketing decisions until the new year. But if I'm not out there building on that momentum, planting those seeds now, the holiday rush is going to end. I'm going to be sitting on my couch watching Hallmark Christmas movies, and I'm going to be left scrambling for momentum. And the same goes for your jewelry business. The work you do today sets the tone for what happens after the holiday hustle. Here's a little extra motivation, and I'm saying this for myself too. Start with just one thing. Maybe it's not a full photo shoot, but a few updated product shots. Maybe it's not a website overhaul, but optimizing your top product pages using the tips from this spooky episode. Every little bit counts. And this isn't just about ticking off to-dos. It's about giving yourself peace of mind. You'll enjoy the holiday season more knowing you've laid the groundwork for a smooth transition into the new year. Remember, the hustle doesn't have to be chaotic. I don't even want to use the word hustle here. Let's talk about momentum. With intention and a bit of time management, you can balance the holiday madness with future planning, and your January self will give you a big hug. So what about you? Does this sound totally crazy? Do I need to chill out? Or does it sound manageable? Does it sound like you're investing in your future self? Let me know in an Instagram DM or YouTube comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you want to reach out, you can always email me, Larissa. I'm like delirious right now, you guys. It's a crazy time of year. I'm Larissa. You can email me right now. That's LARYSSA@joyjoya.com. And if you love this podcast, hey, why not share with a friend who'd appreciate it? Don't forget to subscribe as well as leave a review on Apple Podcasts. And don't forget to check out my other new YouTube channel called Joy Deck. If you're completely new to digital marketing, then you'll want to purchase and read a copy of my book, Jewelry Marketing Joy. Visit joyjoya.com/book for more information.